Divergence on the 2-week chart is just rare. I've never really seen it. It's on the weekly too, right here. It's just rare. My name is Sam Price, cryptolifer, and I'm going over bullish divergence on the 2-week chart. And you got the stochastics RSI, which has made a bullish move. And if we double click on it and look at the screen, you can see it's now made a bullish cross to the upside 2-week chart. Also look at a shoulder, a head, and a bit of a shoulder, even inside the stochastics RSI. Quite interesting to me. We see the MACD attempting to make a bit of a turn here. Blue line approaching with the pink showing the lighter red area. Okay. We did get above a BOC here, which we never really came to. We're dealing with this. We get above this, we're going to have to go to the next bump that has any bit of liquidity. And that takes you to about $38,000 on the 2-week chart when you just look at the 2-week. And you can see there's really no resistance in here until we get to about there. At about 31,000, you could call these wicks, possibly 28,000. But there's just, the 2-week chart could just rip right back to the upside like an inverted Bart Simpson head in a way. That bullish divergence is very interesting to me. I have not seen it because it hasn't really been truly confirmed until the pump yesterday. This is a pretty big deal. This could potentially, bullish divergence makes you get potentially gives you a higher high. It would put us above at least this 2 big candle stem here, this tweezer top stem to the upside here. And I'm not guaranteeing anything, all right? We could also be making a horrible bear pennant here, and we could be dumping to the downside. I'm open-minded to anything at any given moment in time, and that measured move would take you down to here to about $8,000 and maybe even lower, 6,500, or a bounce off the 200 SMA on the 2-week. These are possibilities you must keep in hand. However, I trade divergence very, 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 very hard. I'm if anything I use more, it's divergence. I also see this swing up to swing up, and I'm getting a bit of a swing down here, and that is hidden bullish divergence here on the Bitcoin 2-week chart. These are just some really interesting things that I haven't heard any person talk about. Also, we're looking for the tight moving averages. If the price action just pumps up enough, it'll pull the 200 up to here, right? The 21 will come down, and what we want to see is the 21 touching price action. If we look at the weekly, right, 21 never really crosses it comes to the 200 and dumps or crosses right off of it, and basically it usually bumps off of it to the upside. So I'm looking at this really closely. We are getting across here. You want to see this eventually turn. The good sign about it is this can't pump until the moving averages get tight. Tight moving averages is the beginning of it all. See when the moving averages finally got close together? That's when we knew we finally had a bit of a bottom and we kind of got out of the zone. Divergence on the 2-week chart is just rare. I've never really seen it. It's on the weekly too, right here. It's just rare to see divergence on the weekly chart. The last time we really could even somewhat have called it was somewhat right here. All right. Do we ever get it here on our bottoms? And the last time we got what I would even consider a weekly divergence was this, which is kind of flat, and this one rode up a little bit. And that is a weekly bullish. It's like a class B or C weekly bullish divergence. I mean, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. Some fireworks here, some reasons to think, and some anomalies that we also have covered. I also talked about how the 3-day chart was bullish when no one else was really discussing it. And the 3-day chart, look, and we could also just we're going to be in this bigger channel, which I finally kind of identify, which I didn't even notice before. Up, down, and this could just continue, and then we could dump. So, we could get all the way up here to about 22,000, and it could mean nothing, everyone. So just, here's the bearish, bullish scenario that, this is all we're in. A bigger flag, and we don't make higher highs, and we don't break it up. And that's why it's all about support and resistance. So our first area to get above, as you can see, our next big chunk here, is to get it to 22,500, and then to get above 24,005 and 25K. So those are our 2 big areas of support and resistance, and then we even have a high volume node to deal with at 21,350. All right, we get above those, and things could really change for us. We could get a bit of a move. So that's just what we're looking at. And look at the 3-day, making a bullish cross right there, about to pump hard. So the whole idea is, can we get back above the zone? Can we make bigger moves? And that is our question of the day for Bitcoin. All right.